What's up guys? Welcome back to InvestingPH. Now I know most new investors are wondering, how the heck am I going to know which companies I need to research on? The stock market is like a multiple choice question that has a 200 plus choices to choose from. So that's what we are going to discuss in this video. I will answer the question for you by showing you guys how I do it. But first, I have a question for you. Have you clicked on the like and subscribe button yet? Well, this is the time for that. So click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now let's go. First of all, filtering out stocks will really save you a lot of time when looking for potential companies to invest in. Can you just imagine, even if our country is small, there are at least 275 publicly listed companies here, and there are still more to come. There are a bunch of companies right now who are announcing their IPO soon. So for us investors, that's mind-boggling, 275 companies. So let's print up a list of the 275 listed companies and throw in the dart. Whomever it landed upon, we will do research on. Nah, just joking. Don't do that. But anyway, how can you even filter out that many? And just imagine if you want to invest in the USA. My God, there are more than 4,000 publicly listed companies there. So how do I do it? Well, first of all, the simplest way, just looking at my circle of competence. What does that mean? Example, I like eating at Jollibee. I always eat at Jollibee and I like their food. And it is so affordable. So that's when I would think, wait, I like their food. The restaurants are always full of people. Why not invest in it? That's when I will do research in this company. This is the most crude way to filter out stocks, just by looking at the companies you know firsthand. This is a simple way, but it is so important. Knowing the companies you invest in firsthand is a good start because we are investing in businesses. You might as well have a sightseeing about that business first, right? So if you like, for example, going to malls, well, that is also a way to filter out companies. Choose your favorite, SM, Ayala, Philinvest, or Megaworld, etc. With that, you already have a list of companies to research. If there is a product you always use in your everyday life, go look at the company who owns it. Just by going through the things you come across in your daily life is a way for you to discover potential investments, the products you use, the restaurants you go to, and etc. Next way I filter out stocks is dividing them up by sector. This way, my focus will be concentrated on just a handful of companies because you will really be confused if you look at a list of 200 plus companies. More so 1,000 if you're investing in other countries. For example, you thought of investing in the transport sector. You can search it in Google, type in transport sectors in the Philippines, and look at the sites that show different companies under this sector. With that, you already filtered out a lot of stocks. And with this, you can also apply the first way we filtered out stocks, investing in the companies you only know. For this example, I'm only familiar in Togo because I've ridden one of their ships. I know Cebu Pacific and PAL. So these are the companies I will put in my research list. If I don't like any of it, that's when I will go to the companies in this sector that I don't know. So that's what happened to me when I stumbled upon the company DNL. I haven't even heard of the company before in my life. I just wanted to add a company in my portfolio that is related in the food industry. So I just clicked on the company and did my normal investigation. Anyways, if you happen to cross a sector that you don't know any of the stock, well, you have to click and look at each one. Still better than having to do 275 companies one at a time. So when this happened to me, what I do is to instantly go to their financials. Just look up two things, net income and equity. Well, this is just a quick scan. We aren't yet valuing the company in detail. So if they pass that test, then I would set that stock aside in my watch list. But for those stock who just barely pass, I would still research them up. Of course, maybe they will one day be a great company. But that's if I have time, after I'm done with the companies that pass my quick scan. This way, it would really be organized. I really hate being unorganized in my watch list because you might miss a great opportunity if ever you didn't listed it down properly. Although missed opportunity in the stock market happens very often, so you don't need to blame yourself for that. We are just humans after all. Even the investors such as Warren Buffett miss a lot of great opportunities in his investing career. I don't know for Peter Lynch though. That guy is a monster, holding 1,000 stock portfolio. I don't know how that guy managed to do that. Well, that's why he retired early, because he told, I think, in his book that he missed out on so many family time. Going back, this is a really great way to filter out companies. So if you don't have anything to do, just click on different sectors and see if you find some in there that you know or has piqued your interest. Lastly, my third way of filtering stocks. Now this is, I think, is the most easiest. My best friend in investing, which is investing.com. So they have a tool there that can filter out stocks, and really it's very useful. Just go to their site and go to Tools and click on the stock screener. Be sure to set in our country. You have functions here. For example, you want to look for companies that has a market cap of 10 billion pesos. So just type in there 10 billion and there it goes. It just shows you companies that has market cap of 10 billion above. Oh, by the way, what I do here first is I remove the data that I don't need. So you go to the settings, I remove all the trading terms. I don't use that when valuing my companies. So I go up again to the criterias. For example, I want to add dividends. This is great for dividend investors. So you click on dividend yield. You can put in the minimum yield you want. So for example, you look for companies that has a yield of 2% and above. You just type in here 2 and go again to the settings. It added dividend yield there. So you can check on that box and click apply. So it shows you companies that has a dividend yield of 2% and above. And there's still more. You can add on a PE ratio. So let's add a PE ratio. For example, let's find companies that has a PE ratio of less than 15. And the tool does the filtering for you. That easy. And if you have a set of different criterias here, the tool combines everything for you. So right now, 10 billion minimum cap, 2% dividend yield, and a PE ratio of less than 15. You just play around the criterias here. It differs for every investor. If you are a combined long-term investor and trader, well, there are trading tools here for you. So my advice for you guys, combine the 3 that I told you. This way, you would be able to filter out more and again, never invest in the company just based on their popularity and investing.com tool. Go to the company's website, read their financial statements, know about what their product is about. These tools are just for guidance in looking for companies to research upon. Knowing the company would really help you out in relieving the anxiety you feel when the stock market drops because you know that this company you are investing is strong. That way, you're not stressed in investing your money. So it's just your money working for you. How great is that? Another advice is, it doesn't mean that you researched them and bought them. You're going to stop looking out for the company you invested in. No, you still have to continue reading about them, watching out for news about the company. Again, this is a business you are taking part in. Might as well act like a business owner and care for your companies, right? So when you go to the mall and you own a stock of that company, you should go sightseeing to see how they are doing. And it feels great, right? Entering a mall and tell yourself, hey, I am an owner of this mall. Just 0.0001% of it, lol. Still feels great. Don't know for you guys, but I feel that way. I'm really proud of being a part owner of a great company. Anyway, I think that's it for my way of filtering stocks. So if you have any questions, guys, please leave a comment down below. And again, if you aren't yet subscribed, click that button now. Be a part of my journey towards financial freedom. Thank you and see you guys in my next videos.